Hello everybody and welcome to this couple of viewer challenges we're going to be doing today for Saturday, May 21st. We've got a couple of interesting setups today. I am excited. The first one is going to be by our tournament champion Cerberin, who won a immediate setup from me as a result of winning the entire tournament. If you do enter the summer tournament and you win, same thing for you. You get to submit a setup. I'll play it on the very next viewer challenge. The second one I picked from a bunch of random folks who reacted, and it's going to be one by Snash 108. It's going to be a good one. The first one has a pretty interesting name. Let me go ahead and open up the prediction. You can get that in if you want, but I will be playing 2 games today. Alright, that is up. And the first game I'm going to be playing is by Cerberin, our tournament champion, and that setup is called Zheng Zhu Fragments the Reality. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this is going to be all about. Alright, Zheng Zhu Fragments the Realities by Cerberin. While trying to defeat his evil father in the mythical city of Kunlun, Shang-Chi stumbled upon the cosmic cube, but unfortunately during the fight, Zheng Zhu shattered it. This created a mashed up universe, disrupting and smashing multiple realities upon one another. The whole fabric of reality is unstable, and if the cosmic cube is not put together and repaired soon, all hope is lost, and all these worlds will cease to exist. Shang-Chi finds unlikely allies in the face of X-23 trying to survive the Murderworld traps in the Avengers arena, Wonder Man, who was feeling cornered by his brother's team, the Lethal Legion, in the distant past, Lady Thor, opposing the menace of the Dark Council and their New World Order during the War of the Realms, and Hawkeye, who is sabotaging every Hydra base and facility one by one in the twisted utopia of the Hydra Empire. Will they succeed to find all fragments of the Cosmic Cube and defeat their powerful allies, or the powerful adversaries on time? It is up to you. Harness the might of these ragtag team of heroes to defeat the Emperor Zheng Zhu while the clock is ticking. And we got some interesting mechanics here, which you'll see in a moment. Can't wait to give this a try. Here is the actual setup we're going to be looking at today. Immortal Emperor Zheng Zhu's Fragmented Realities. We've got Murderworld, Lethal Legion, and Dark Council as the villains, and Hydra base as the henchmen. So a lot of locations, traps, a lot of things, and villainous weapons. A lot of things here that aren't villains, which is going to be helpful with Fragmented Realities, and it should be flavorful. Thanks for the follow! And the heroes, we got the ones that you heard in the synopsis: Shang-Chi, X-23, Wonder Man, Lady Thor, and Hawkeye. So I wonder how this is going to go down. Get your predictions in. This setup is uploaded, so you can check this out. Let's go over our mastermind scheme for this setup. The mastermind here is Immortal Emperor Zheng Zhu, of course, who's got 7 Circle of Kung Fu. Means if I don't have a card that costs 7 or more, this card costs 7 extra attack. So he's 14 attack unless I've got a rare card, basically. Always leaves Kunlun, and Master Strike. Each player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more, or they discard down to 3 cards. And then we've got this infamous scheme, which is not going to hurt as much today. Montax, thank you for the resub. Whoa, 17 months. Thanks for the hours of amazing legendary content. My pleasure. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And Montax, here's how you can pay us back. You can report back from Gen Con this year and let us know how things are going there. I look forward to hearing that. Yeah, really appreciate that. So kind of you. Thank you so much. This scheme is one of the most infamous ones. A little easier today, but still going to be trouble. Fragmented Realities. Set up at an extra villain group, shuffle the villain deck, then split it as evenly as possible into a villain deck for each player, then shuffle 2 twists into each player's villain deck. So I've already shuffled them up, but I already separated them and put the twists in, but I'll shuffle them up again. Special rules: the normal city does not exist. Instead, each player has a different dimension in front of them with 1 city space. Villains and bystanders from your villain deck enter your dimension. You can fight villains in any dimension. Twist: play 2 cards from your villain deck. Evil wins when the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile is 5 times the number of players, which of course 5 times 2 is 10, and it's all being tracked down here. So I've got the villain decks right here. How do you think this one is going to go? As far as setup for the city, what I normally do is do something like this. So I have the villain decks here, and then we have the couple of city spaces or something like that. Because we have locations, what I'm going to do is put the villain decks above the city proper. So we got 1 above the streets, 1 above the bank just for now. I'm going to put a couple of face-down bindings to represent the spaces that are not there. So there's only 2 spaces. However, I'm going to take away these 2 because only these 2 are spaces, but to make it easier on myself, I'm going to put locations here. So the location here is for this reality, and the location here is for this reality. And I think that'll work really nicely, practically. All right, time to shuffle things up and get our HQ filled. So what are you guys thinking about this one? The theming is wonderful, and Cerberin just came up with this as Cerberin 1. I like it. Mechanically, it's interesting, and there's a pretty cool story around it, which I like. So we got the left side villain deck up and over here. Right side villain deck, same deal. Got it. Okay. No space here. We've got get our starter deck. Oh, we got the hero deck here, of course. Already got that shuffled up. I'll do a courtesy shuffle. Cerberin, if you're here, I'll let you cut decks, but I don't think you're here yet. So when you're here, you won't be able to know I said this. If you are here, let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to shuffle it up. If you do submit a setup and I do select it, you get to cut all the decks. Live on stream. How exciting. Cutting decks on stream remotely. And we've got these starter decks. I'm using the Shield and Hydra as usual, just to keep the cards different, to differentiate just in case I screw something up and put a card where it's not supposed to go. That really helps me out. And we've got the scheme off to the side. We're going to put our Mastermind in place. I hope I see a rare card because I'm going to need to get through that circle. Of course. By the way, I'll say it again. Tournament signups are still open. They'll be open until Friday, June 3rd. The summer tournament is starting on June 10th. We've almost got 50 participants. We're very close to getting where we started last time. We have larger pods this time, so again, the more the merrier. The more people sign up, the more 8-person pods I can make. All right, last chance for your predictions because I am going to close this. Get those in. How do they look like right now? They look, all right, 5 say win, 2 say lose. Most of the points are towards a win as well. So you guys are pretty confident that I'll be okay in this setup. Let me go ahead and end that right now. Early bird gets the worm, as they say. Ending submissions. Let's go ahead and fill up our HQ, cross my fingers, and hope that it's going to be a workable HQ. Maybe a rare, but maybe not so early. Oh, by the way, something I forgot to mention. Oh, no, I didn't forget to mention anything. I don't think. Hold on. I just checked the hero deck. I grabbed the hero deck for the other game. That won't work. So let me go ahead and grab the one for this game. A little more time. Here we go. This is the one with Shang-Chi in it. They look the same face down, so bear with me. The villain group is easy. The villain deck's easy because there's 2 decks, so it's hard to mess it up with the other villain deck. All right. Now I can fill the HQ. All right. We're starting with... we got Absorb Ambient Power Wonder Man, Seek the Empty Mind Shang-Chi, Quick Draw Hawkeye. Ooh, X23. Will we see all 5 characters? No, we got 2 Hawkeyes. So who are we missing? Who's in the setup that I don't see? I completely forgot. Lady Thor is not here yet. But everybody else is. And we got some low-cost stuff here. How am I going to build these decks? I can go tech. I could go Shang-Chi discard pile stuff. And power is going to be tricky with Wonder Man. But at least none of the enemies are empowered. And that's pretty good. All right. Let's go ahead and start this game. Try to take down Zheng Zhu. Turn 1. First hand. Looks like it's a standard 4 and 2. So, just going over the rules of the scheme one more time. All right. Villains and bystanders from your villain deck enter your dimension. You can fight villains in any dimension. So I got to pull from the left hand villain deck into my dimension here. And it is going to be a Hydra base. All right. So Hydra base gets +2 attack while there's a villain here. Fight KO one of your heroes. I'm going to go ahead and put the locations on the edges. But the space is actually here so we can see everything. It's actually quite nice to not have to cover it up this time. Because I usually, we can't see them. All right, well, guess what? I can fight a Hydra base with 2 attack. And with 4 recruit, I can take something good, too. So let's go ahead and fight a Hydra base. The only one that is there. Yes. I will KO one of my heroes when I do so. These are reversed. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and KO a shield agent right off the bat. And get rid of this Hydra base. Pretty quick. So what can I take here? I got some options. Only a couple. I've got Quick Draw Hawkeye, who 1 attack, draw a card, pretty standard card. I do like this one. Doesn't really hurt any deck to take, for the most part, because it lets you draw. Then we've got Speaking of drawing, I've got Adamantium Foot Claws, 2 attack, and then X-Gene, Instinct, draw a card. These 2 cards actually work very well together. So maybe I want to go Hawkeye X23 because he has some tech. He's got some Instinct card draw. She has card draw. And that sounds like a good idea to me. So I'm going to take one of these 2. Let's actually start with Quick Draw Hawkeye. Let's start with Quick Draw Hawkeye and build off of that. I'm going to need some more recruit, though. So, okay, there's a recruit Shang-Chi. This one might actually help me on the left, too, with the Instinct and with the recruit. I don't know. Maybe. There's another 4 and 2. It is not. Oh, wait, thank you for the resub. Really appreciate that. These numbers are getting insane. 17 months, 15 months. Thanks for sticking around for so long, and I'm happy I can keep providing the legendary games for you. And again, new stuff's always coming out, and Black Panther looks like it's going to be the next expansion, so as soon as that comes out, I'm going to try to get you as much as I can regarding that. All right, I got to pull one from the right side's villain deck this time, and that is the Swordsman, who enters the city space on the right from the Lethal Legion. He gets +3 attack while there's a carnival location in the city. Good for this scheme. Not a lot of locations can be in one city. Only one can, actually. Ambush Swordsman in each location in the city. Capture a bystander. Very much hype. Thank you. All right, Swordsman goes over here. And he's got on bystander, but no city space does. So he gets the news reporter. It's news reporter for Swordsman. There's no location, carnival location, so he's only a 4 attack. Okay, can't fight anything this turn. But I do have 3 recruit I can do something with. Now, I did say I wanted to take X23 with Hawkeye on the left. Shang-Chi, either side would work, because if I'm going to take him on the right for the discard pile mechanic, doesn't work well with X-Gene. X-Gene requires cards to be in your discard pile, so I don't want those 2 together. This could work on the left-hand side, but I have other Shang-Chi cards coming in, and I'm not going to shuffle a lot. I don't want to shuffle my discard in a lot with X23. So I'm going to go ahead and take Shuffling Footwork on the right and split them up a bit. So I had the 3 recruit and I spent it. I'm going to need more recruit because I got a lot of attack here, but not a lot of currency to recruit these with. So I'm going to have to work that out. Another 4 and 2, of course. Naturally, oh, I reached for the villain deck. I do that every time. Instinct. Okay. Left-hand villain deck is Power Man, Eric Jostin. I'm getting in trouble. I could have some escapes here soon. Power Man gets +3 attack while there's a prison location in the city. Escape, each player puts a villain from the victory pile into the escape pile or gains a wound. That's really bad. So if I let him escape, well, actually, I don't have any villains in my escape pile. I have a location on the left, so I'll be okay, except I'll get the wound, but it won't count against the non-gray heroes in the KO pile. And I can't fight him this turn either, so I've got 4 recruit. I'm going to go with the original plan and take the other card I planned to at the beginning. I'm going to take Adamantium Foot Claws, but then later I'm probably going to have to take a Shield Officer or something. All right, we've got ourselves a rare card that costs more than 7. 7 or more. That's going to help with the Mastermind if I can get 8th Wonder of the World, and it has size-changing strength, but I don't have any strength cards. I haven't seen any. So if I can't get any, it's going to be harder to recruit. The theming of this setup is fun. The villain deck is not a huge threat with escapes, but it provides a lot of interesting stuff. And with the way that the Scheme Twist play extra cards, I could end up with multiple traps at the same time. Oh, I got one of my non-grays, not both. Not both. Okay, there's 5 recruit and 1 attack. Again, I reached for the wrong deck again. This is where I have the villain deck. It's Instinct, no. All right, right-hand side. Do I have an escape? I don't have a Master Strike. Okay. Each player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more, or they discard down to 3 cards. Can't do that, so here we go. Lose my soldier, lose my operative, lose my operative. Left-hand side is going to lose some cards, too. I can have 4 attack if I keep all the attack cards, which means I can take out Swordsman. So I think I'm going to do that so I can avoid 1 escape over there. I'm going to discard my 3 recruit, unfortunately. So I can hit something. And he goes back. Alrighty. By the way, 7 Circle of Kung Fu, I'm just going to put the 14 attack on him for a long time until I'm able to hit him. 3 Recruit is going to get me nothing here at all. Everything's really expensive. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and take a Shield Officer because I desperately need Recruit. And I've got, Special 1 Agent May. I got 3 Shield or 3 Hydra 0 cost. Draw a card. That could be useful. And it's an Instinct, but this is not the best side for it. That'll be okay with Shang-Chi a little bit. Here we go. Okay, pretty good. I got a lot of Recruit. 2, 4, 5. And I can draw a card. So maybe more, but I can definitely get one of these more expensive cards out here. Gonna help me out in a big way. Okay, left-hand side. We've got my attack that I predicted that I set up. But do we have an escape over here? Left-hand side's pile. All right, this is the great part about this setup. Fewer villains than normal. We got Yarn Bjorn, first axe of Thor. Villainous weapon, throw an artifact, plus when you throw this, you get +3 attack. It's going to go to Power Man, making him an 8 attack villain. And if and when Power Man escapes, because getting 8 attack is going to be hard for a while, I give the weapon to Zheng Zhu, which is going to be also frustrating. But I do have 4 attack to play. Everything here gives me 4 attack, and I can fight the villain on the other side in the other reality, and that's going to be Swordsman. No Carnival location, no extra attack, so he is just gone for 4. Pretty easy. Gain that on the left-hand side, and I get the News Reporter, which will let me draw a card. I spent my 4. My card draw is Quick Draw. Great. So I get 1 more attack. I draw a card, and it is a Shield Agent. And nothing can be done with these 2 things, but I'm still happy when that happens because that speeds up my reshuffle so I can get these cards back into my deck faster. The more cards I draw. I've only got 5, so that 1 extra card draw allowed me to reshuffle my discard. Meaning these aren't going to end up in it. So that's good. Okay, cool. I got no non-graves, which means the next hand should have all my non-graves. Okay, I'm not going to have an escape this turn. Awesome. Can I fight? Can I get 8 attacks somehow? I don't think that's going to be possible, but I can get a good recruit. Okay, right hand, villain deck. Ulik the Troll. I almost said Eric the Troll. They kind of have the same... similar looks, these two. All right, Ulik gets +2 attack if you are not worthy. Worthy means you have to have a card that costs 5 or more. Is it have or play? It might be play. It's been a while. Let me just double check the worthy keyword. It's important. Nope, I was right the first time. If you have +2 attack if you're not worthy, so I'm not worthy. I don't have a card that costs 5 or more. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Worthy and Circle of Kung Fu are fun together because, you know, they do kind of a similar thing. In a slightly different way. Okay. I can fight Ulik this turn, right? Maybe. Depends on what I draw. So let's play everything. 2 recruit. 2 attack. Let's go ahead and play Melinda Mays, Special Officer. And 2 recruit, and then Shield, 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 or Hydra. Shield and Hydra symbols are the same on the 0 cost cards. Draw a card. So I draw into another operative. Okay. So I've got 4 recruit, 5 recruit, and I have 7 recruit. That's enough for a rare that is not here. And I can't take Wonder Man because I'm short 1. If only I had gotten a different agent. But that's still pretty good. Can't fight anything. What's the best way to spend my points here? Let me look at the cards we haven't looked at yet. I've got Absorb Ambient Power Wonder Man. I get to put a card from the HQ in the bottom of the hero deck. If it had a recruit, I get +3 recruit. If it had attack, I get +3 attack. Of course, both means both. Good way to get through some of these cards that I either don't want or are too expensive for me to take. I've got Seek the Empty Mind. Patrol your discard pile. If it's empty, you get +2 attack. Works great with the other Shang-Chi cards because he empties the pile and then he gets bonus attack if your discard is empty. Shuffling Footwork does that. But how many more Shang-Chis am I going to see? I've also got Bioengineered Assassin, which I'm pretty sure I want to save for my left hand. Berserk X-Gene Instinct. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Love KO power, though. But I do think I want to save him because, again, she needs a discard pile to make this work part of the time. Berserk will make one. Shang-Chi empties it. So I think what I want to do is take a... Oh, I also got Covering Fire Hawkeye just in case. But again, that's probably going to go to the left. Tech, choose one. Each other player draws or discards a card. 3 attack. I think what I want to do is take a 5 cost Shang-Chi and a Sidekick. Either Shang-Chi or Wonder Man. I'm not 100% on either. Tucking cards is going to be great, but I do need attack. And I will have an empty discard pile if I trigger this, and I can. Oh, by the way, I can trigger this with Agent May, but I don't have a discard pile, so I didn't mention it. You can shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Otherwise, I might have done that. And I can't. Actually, here's what I could do. This will be fun. Before I play Shuffling Footwork, I'll have 5 recruit. If I recruit Shang-Chi, and then I play Shuffling Footwork, I can shuffle him in directly. Let's do that. That'll be fun. So I'll play my 5. More demand for possible recruit also. I could do that to either one of them. Yeah, I do need recruit, but I do have these 2 recruit cards. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and continue. So I'm going to recruit Seek the Empty Mind. Shang-Chi goes to my discard pile. Maybe Wonder Man later. Replenish. There we go. Muscle memory is exactly what I want for this game. So now I want the recruit. Shuffling Footwork I'll play now. And then Instinct activates from Agent May. You may shuffle your discard pile into your deck. So I'm going to take this one Shang-Chi card that I had recruited and shuffle it into my deck. And that is how he works, my friends. A fun hero set. But there are things like X-23 that don't really work with him, so you got to plan for that. That's why you can't just recruit anything that you see that is the cheapest. Synergy is the key. And with my final 2 recruit, I will take a sidekick. Sidekick is sidekick. Standard sidekick. And then, yeah, I probably do want to take Wonder Man, if nothing else, for the recruit. Let's see if I got that. Oh, I got it. Second card down. So I can hit something. My discard pile is not empty, though, but it is still 3 attack. Not bad. At all. All right, we're back with a 4 and 2 on turn 7. I'm a little disappointed, but what are you going to do? Okay, left-hand side is a Scheme Twist. Here we go. Escape time. Let's read this together. Play 2 cards from your villain deck. That's it. I had to prep for all that. I love him in this game, too. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. First card from my villain deck on the left. Scheme Twist. Second card is Master Strike. Wow, all right. So we'll do this in order. We'll do the Scheme Twist first, which is, again, play 2 cards in the villain deck, putting them in the stack here. 1, 2. Ooh, I think I'm safe. So now we're going to play the Master Strike before I play the rest. Master Strike. I'm safe from the escape. That's amazing. All right. Each player reveals a hero with the cost 7 or more. Discards down to 3. Can't hit anything for 2. That's easy. And then one of my agents. And that's kind of how this setup, I think, is designed. There's not a ton of villains in this setup at all. I got 2. Yeah, that's... if it was a typical villain distribution, I would definitely have had an escape, because I got 2 Hydra locations. And what do I want to do? I want to keep all the attack I've got. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then 1 operative, I suppose. Discard down to 3. I got to discard all my operatives. So, yep, 3 operatives. I'll keep the rest. I guess I don't need the 4th attack. I just need 3 to hit Ulik. So let me actually swap this soldier out for operative. So we'll take Shang-Chi and 2 operatives. Still a nerf, but less bad than it could be. All right. Let's go ahead and play those 2 locations now. We've got 2 Hydra bases that were revealed. The first one is going to enter this space, my only city space here. The second one, I believe, it doesn't really matter. So what happens with locations? They don't push. I think the new one replaces the old one, or I pick one to replace. I haven't done this in a while, but definitely there's something that goes on here. Maybe it's here for location. If anybody remembers, let me know. I don't think I have location here in my little cheat sheet. So I gotta do a refresher. Do I have this in? I don't think I have this in. Nope, I don't have location in the keyword bot, I don't think. Oh, I do. All right, awesome. All right, here we go. If a new location is played and every city space already has a location, then KO the location with the lowest attack to make room. There, okay, I totally forgot that. It's with the lowest attack. So it doesn't matter. So technically, I KO this Hydra base to make room for the other Hydra base. And that's how that chain ends. Okay, this Hydra base, I can actually put a counter on it while there's a villain there. It's 4 attack because there is a villain here. Power Man, who is buffed up with a lot of stuff. And I can't fight anything this turn. I've got 3 recruit. Nothing to take here, so it's going to be a shield officer for the left-hand side, 2. It is a Maria Hill. Standard one this time, but I desperately need recruit because look at this HQ. I might just be recruit locked out, and I might lose that way, but I do have both of my non-grays. Although quick draw needs to be in the discard pile for X Gene. Alright, right-hand side. First escape. Nope, another Hydra base. So this one also has 4 attack because there's a villain in this spot. Kind of fun to play it this way. Let's take out Ulik the Troll. 3 attack. My discard pile is not empty, so I do patrol it. It is not empty, so I just get the 3 attack. 2 recruit. Actually, I can't fight Ulik the Troll because I'm not worthy. Oh, I am worthy. Yes, yes. Sorry, I'm backwards. That was the plan. I'm worthy with Seek the Empty Mind, so I can fight him for 3 because I have a 5-cost card. So I take him out for 3, and I will KO one of my heroes, which will be the Hydra Operative. And goodbye, Ulik. I knew Shang-Chi was worthy, and this loses its counter. Back to a 2-cost, 2-attack location. Can't get anything but a sidekick this turn, so that's what I'm going to do. I get another standard sidekick. This HQ has me worried. Yeah, maybe I do need to take Absorb Ambient Power just to tuck some things because I am short on the recruit power. I need to get these rares so I can go ahead and get Zheng Zhu down to half his attack. Thank you, Montax. By the way, non sequitur, kind of. The other day I played my first in-person game of Versus System. It was really fun. I gave my opponent an alien queen deck who was making a bunch of xenomorphs and facehuggers and stuff. And I played a She-Hulk deck with a bunch of A-Force characters that use a lot of team attacks. It got pretty heated there when a facehugger captured the Wasp and KO'd her and turned her into a xenomorph. That was kind of traumatic. But I was able to turn it around and win the game by team attacking with powered up squirrels from Squirrel Girl summons, which was fun. So I had fun with that. I like to play it more. All right, turn 9. Left hand's deck. Another Hydra base. So this one gets KO'd, technically. And it replaced with another Hydra base. Less VP for me, but also fewer escapes. I don't think I'm going to be lucky. I think this is going to escape eventually, but we'll see when. Starting with quick draw. 1 attack, draw a card. It is the only card in my deck. It is a Shield Trooper. Okay. Now, my discard pile has all grays. So I don't have X-Gene Instinct. If I play 1, 2, 3 recruit, I have no instinct to recruit. I've got 2 attack. So I'm going to pause here. I can have a total of 5 attack, which again is not enough to hit Power Man with his villainous weapon. And 3 recruit is not enough to take anything in the city. So I'm still kind of locked. So what I'm going to do first is get another officer. Maybe I'll get lucky and it's another Agent May. I got lucky that it's a special, but it's not the right color. I get Victoria Hand to my discard pile. So now I'll play Adamantium Foot Claws for 5 attack. And I can take out a Hydra base and KO one of my heroes. Does it really matter which one I hit? Not really. I will hit the powered up one on my own side just for fun. I'm going to hit it for 4. And it lets me KO one of my heroes. So let's go ahead and... Whoops. Early explosion. I'm going to KO this shield agent. There we go. Time warp. Take that on the left. So KOing agents and getting officers I'm not too upset about. Introduces more recruit for me overall. Okay. Please give me a good hand. I got a good hand, and here she is, but not enough recruit to get Shang-Chi. I got 4 recruit. We'll see. Yes, the Mastermind kept nerfing my hands early. He's got 3 more of those left, which is going to be annoying. Turn 10. right-hand side's villain deck to an empty spot. We got our first trap. It is the Sulfuric Acid Water Slide. Murderworld, ambush, play another card from the villain deck. By end of turn, have no villains in the sewers. Well, guess what? I automatically succeed on this trap because the city spaces do not exist normally, so there is no sewers. But I do still have to play another card from the villain deck, and it is another base. So this base gets KO'd. This game is less of a challenge of losing to the scheme twist and more the scheme and more about taking out the mastermind, which is also fun, also pretty fun. All right, so I'm going to succeed on this. We'll come back to that in a second. There is no sewers. Fun. I'm going to play my sidekick. We've got 2 cards to draw. 1, 2. All right, my discard pile is empty, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and play Seek the Empty Mind. Patrol my discard pile. It is empty. I got 2 more attack. Man, I am so close to actually hitting Power Man. I'm 1 attack short after I play my soldiers. 6, 7 attack. And I don't think there's any way I can get any more attack, which is a shame. Very close. I don't have an instinct to play, so I can't activate Shuffling Footwork. Not like I have a discard pile anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and play these for 4 recruit. That's really rough. I'll hit the only thing I can, a Hydra base for 2, and it'll KO one of my heroes, right? Yes. Hydra base is defeated for 2, and I will KO another operative. Maybe I shouldn't be KOing so many operatives. And for 4 recruit, I can't take anything in the city once again. Expensive city. So I will take another shield officer, as I'm desperate. Hey, it's a green. Dum Dum Dugan. This will help me get Wonder Man. Nice to have a strength card right about now. And my turn is over. This should be after I draw my new hand, I think. So I'm going to draw my new hand. Okay, by end of turn, I have no villains in the sewers. There is no sewers, so this is defeated and goes to my victory pile. Kind of cheating, but I'll take it. We've got this. Finally, escape. No! Just another villainous weapon, making it tougher. The Casket of Ancient Winters shows up and powers up Power Man even more, giving him +4 attack. So he's at 12 attack right now. That is rough. And when he escapes, both of those, I believe, go to the Mastermind. So the Mastermind is going to be at 14 attack when he escapes. And then he has 7 Circle of Kung Fu. Ouch. I don't know about this, you guys. Well, I've got 2 troopers. Kind of a fun way to have threat build up. A little bit different than normal. We got Victoria hand after I played all that. You know what? I'm going to draw first. Let's play quick draw. Hawkeye once again. 1 attack and a card draw. Bam. A shield agent. I'll play that shield agent, giving me a total of 5 recruit once I play Victoria hand for 2 more. And then I have shield, shield, shield. You may send this hero or a hero from your hand under cover. So if I hadn't played one of these, I could have sent this under cover. But this turn, I don't think I want to lose any right now. Even my troopers. And I need all the recruit I can get. So I'm going to spend the 5. I can take Covering Fire, or I can take Wonder Man. Wonder Man's a good card, but also Covering Fire works better for what I've got here. I'm going to go ahead and take Covering Fire for 5. I hope that was a good decision. All right, we've got Wonder Man for the right-hand side. Cool. Neat, I got 4 recruit coming up. I got 4 attack coming up. Nope. Hey, you know what? I'm going to leave that play just in case I play a scheme twist, because then I won't have to press the button again. We'll see if that happens. It might. Okay, the right-hand card is... Nope, it's a base, so I have to undo that. That was funny. All right, we've only played 2 twists in the same chain. Okay, I've got a lot of draws here. Let's start with the sidekick. Draw 2, 1, 2. Now my deck is empty, but I have 2, 4, 6 recruit. And if I can draw 1 more recruit, I can get the Shang-Chi rare. My discard pile looks like this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with attack, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with recruit. So it's I Actually, not counting Dugan. I've got 1, 2... There's a pretty good chance I'll draw a card with Recruit on it if I draw any card. So I will... I could make my chances better by recruiting something else. But I do want to try to get that 7. So let's go ahead and play all my operatives first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 recruit. I'll play Agent May now. 2 recruit, draw a card, shuffling up my discard. I'm hoping I draw something that lets me get 1 more recruit. Now that he's going to be like 14 attack anyway, I need this. So he's on 21. Okay, top card is not what I needed. Shoot, so close. I got 3 attack. And again, I don't want to take this X-23, so I'm probably just going to take Wonder Man this turn. Not the rare, though. I've got 6 recruit. Yep, 3 attack. I'll take out the Hydra base, I guess. This time, though, I think what I want to do is take out a soldier. Although I did get plenty of officers. Nah, I'm going to take out an operative still. We'll take out an operative. 6 recruit. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead with Absorb Ambient Power, because this will help me tuck stuff in the HQ and make things a little better for myself, plus give me the recruit I need to get some rares. So, for me. And then hopefully I'll be able to shuffle in my discard pile early when Shang-Chi shows up. Okay, we got a cheaper X-23. That's good to see. And all the wonderful things you see here. 3, 4, 5 attack. Now, will this be the turn where Power Man escapes? It will finally be the turn where Power Man escapes. I was on borrowed time there, so look, the troll's going to come in. But Power Man is going to escape with those villainous weapons, really making this rough. So let's go ahead and do this in order. Escape. Each player puts a villain from their victory pile into the escape pile or gains a wound. Left side has... Now, chat, I need you to help me answer this. This means it is my choice, right? I'm pretty sure it does. It doesn't say I must. Any player who can't gains a wound would be how it worded. So I can choose to gain a wound if I don't want to rack up the escaped villains. But at the same time, I don't think there are enough villains in this setup to really be a threat to losing to this scheme. So I think I might just put villains there anyway and just start to rank to build up that non-gray heroes KO'd pile. So I'm going to do that. I will put a swordsman in the escape pile on the left-hand side, from the left-hand side. Right-hand side has Ulik the Troll. So I will put 2 villains in the escape pile, and then this is a 3rd villain that goes into the escape pile, which is going to put the non-gray. Actually, it doesn't count against the evil wins, sorry, because these don't give me KOs. They just get put in there. So I do have 3 escapes, but I only KO 1 non-gray. Okay, so I'm fine there. Which one do I KO is the question. They don't actually count as escapes. They just go put in there. Okay, that made the decision a lot easier. Probably one-hit wonder. Draw a card to get empowered by strength. Not a lot of strength to be empowered by, so I'm going to go ahead and KO one-hit wonder, even though it's a cheaper card. So that will be my first non-gray hero KO. 1 out of 10 for that escape. Ooh, we got bordering, bookending X-23s here. Okay, we play my hand now. I've got 4 recruits. Oh, no, I'm not done yet, actually. The villainous weapons have to go somewhere, and I believe they both go to the Mastermind. So Yarnbjorn and the Casket of Ancient Winters both go to the Mastermind, which is rough. So now Zheng Zhu is 7 attack, plus the villainous weapons is 14, plus the 7th circle, if I can't pass it, is 21. So 21 attack for the Mastermind. That is really bad. And believe it or not, this is probably not the highest Mastermind attack we're going to see today. I'll tell you why. I might have to tell you some of you guys. All right. Adamantium Foot Claws. I'm pretty sure Hawkeye's on my discard pile, so not that one. That one. All right, yep. I got X-Gene Instinct, which means that color or class is in my discard pile, so I get 2 attack, and I draw a card. It is another shield agent, but I've already... Nope, I didn't spend this yet, did I? I didn't. I didn't play anything yet. So I just played this first. Very rough. So let's go ahead and do this. 3, 4. Yeah, getting up to that much attack, to 14 attack, is going to be tough. And getting up to 21 attack is going to be almost impossible. So that might be it for me, but I'm not going to give up yet. 2 recruit, 3, 4, 5 recruit. All right, I got enough recruit to get almost Bioengineered Assassin, but not enough. Exactly. Let me take a look at Healing Factor Genome. Healing Factor Genome says, Berserk, you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. Not getting a lot of wounds. I could have gotten wounds with Power Man, but there's no point. I mean, this might give me some attack I need. I do have other cards with attack printed on them. And I do need to move along the HQ, and this will help me with the X-Gene Instinct. So I'm going to go ahead and take Healing Factor Genome for 4. And replaced with... Oh, there's Lady Thor, finally. The card that gives you the most recruit showing up the latest. So this is Mysterious Origin. Once per turn, if you made at least 6 recruit this turn, draw a card. I think it's a little late to rely on this kind of mechanic, but might still take it for the recruit. I'm not 100% sure, though. Drufus with the resub. You're the best bagel I know. How many do you know? Thank you so much for the resub. And for everything you do around the Discord. Thank you. Appreciate you. The game is going like this. The Mastermind has 21 attack. Does that answer your question? So the easy part about this setup is there's not a lot of villains in the actual villain decks to escape and cause me to lose and get KOs. But the rough part is how much attack you can get with all these villainous weapons and things and traps and whatnot. So, and I got a really expensive HQ. So, yeah, so great. Yes, it's going great. That's what I meant to say. And Lady Thor didn't show up early enough. She would have been a great early pickup for this recruit, but she wasn't there. Speaking of recruit, I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enough for the rare that I don't want over here. Not enough for Wonder Man. I do have enough to get X23, though. I'm going to have to get some 7 or 8 costs so I can reduce the Mastermind's attack a little bit. All right, right-hand side. Oh, actually, sorry. Uluk the Troll came in. I totally missed that. Uluk the Troll should have come in at the end of that turn. Did I have 3 attack? Okay, I got to rewind a little bit. I think I did have 3 attack, but I don't think I was worthy, so he's just going to stay there. All right, so Uluk the Troll's over here. All right, now, back on track. Playing a card from the right-hand side villain deck. It is Cinder, the Giant Queen. Fire Giant Queen. If you are worthy, you get +2 recruit. Is her fight effect 5 attack. Now we got villains filling up. My discard pile is not empty. I can't shuffle it, so let's just play everything I've got. I'm going to play Dugan without sending him undercover for 2 recruit and 1 attack. I'll play my Grays. 2 more recruit up to 4. I've got 1 more attack with the Soldier. Seek the Empty Mind. My discard pile is patrolled, but it is not empty. So 5 attack there. Shuffling Footwork. I have played no Instinct, so I'm up to 6 recruit. And these are, again, reversed. So, again, 1 short from getting the rare that I want. But I have Size Changing on Wonder Man. So Size Changing reduces his cost by 2. So I can take Wonder Man for 6 out of 8 if I want to this turn. And I think I do want to. He's got 4+ attack. Choose any number of cards from the HQ, put them on the bottom of the hero deck, and you get empowered by ranged and strength. There is a version of this where I leave the HQ just range and strength, especially when Lady Thor shows up, and sweep with Wonder Man. But I will take this for 6 thanks to Size Changing. That's going to help with Zheng Zhu as well. And I do have 5 attack as well. I am worthy, so I could fight Cinder. For 5, I will get 2 more recruit, and I can get a sidekick. Or I could fight Uluk the Troll for 3 and KO one of my heroes. I think I want to fight Uluk the Troll just to prevent a next turn escape. And then I'll try to fight Cinder later when I can actually use the recruit to maybe get a rare. So, Uluk the Troll, I am worthy with Seek the Empty Mind. Shang-Chi feels pretty worthy to me. Alright, and I will KO one of my heroes. Another Hydra operative. And Uluk is gone. And I have 2 floating attack, but that's fine. Now it's a complete reshuffle. Hoping I get Wonder Man. That would be very nice for me. By the way, if you're watching this and you're unsure about getting this game, I've been playing this game mostly 3 times a week for almost a year and a half now. Actually, over a year and a half. And I'm still having a lot of fun. And that right there should tell you something. Something about me, but mostly about the game. Just going to leave that there. Okay, cool. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 7 recruit this turn. So I can get Shang-Chi this turn if I send Lady Thor away. So I can't take her on this turn. Otherwise, I can't do that. And I'm glad I took out... I got a lot of recruit here, too. Left-hand side gives me M'Baku, who... Do you think we're going to see him in the Black Panther expansion? I think we kind of have to, don't we? He gets +3 attack where there's a cult location in the city. Fight, each player reveals their hand and discards a tech card. Escape, same effect. Okay. Let's start by playing all my no rules text cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 attack. We've got Victoria hand. It's going to put me up to 7 attack, or 7 recruit. I'm getting this all backwards. So, if I do this in a different order, I can send somebody undercover. But if I send a shield agent undercover, I'm only going to have 6 recruit. Now, I'm not going to actually recruit muscle memory this turn. I want it on the other side. I'm going to take bioengineered assassin, so I don't need 7 recruit. So that is what I'm going to do. So, rewind back to the beginning of the turn. I'll play everything but this shield agent and Victoria hand. So I've got 2, 3, 4 recruit. I play Victoria hand. I got 6 recruit. And shield, shield, shield. I may send a shield hero from my hand undercover. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Shield agent goes undercover. And that's that. I got 6 recruit. Let's go ahead and take Bioengineered Assassin. This is why I wanted this card. Berserk, and then X-Gene, you may KO a card from your hand or discard a pile. This leads me into some KO power. So, one of them got to go undercover, but the rest aren't going to be so lucky. Couldn't fight the villain, but, you know, couldn't fight the villain. Cool. Card draws around. So this Hawkeye uncommon, by the way, in solo mode, you get to draw a card yourself. Because in solo mode, if the card says other player, you do it on your own turn because you're the only one playing. But this turn, this game, I gotta pick the other side. Right hand, the Mangog comes in, pushing out Cinder, the Giant Queen. So, unfortunate for me. Mangog pushes her out. No escape effect, so she's just gone. Which means I have to do another KO. It'll be my second non-gray hero KO'd. What do I want to KO? Again, I don't want to get rid of Mysterious Origin, because if I do, I can't put it on the bottom of the deck and get the recruit I need to get the rare Shang-Chi. So I got to put something else to the bottom, or get rid of everything. Cerberin, there you are. This is how your setup is going. Let me give you a summary. Emperor Zheng Zhu got 2 villainous weapons, so he's at 21 attack, and if I get him down to the 7 circle effect, he's only going to be down to 14, which is still a lot. I've had a few escapes, things put into the escape pile. This is my second one. But I love how you put this together. It's the villain deck's not threatening with escapes, but the Mastermind is. Alright. I had an expensive HQ for a while, too, and Lady Thor didn't show up. I'm going to send away team player Hawkeye. And by send away, I mean KO. So, Cerberin, what was your inspiration for this setup, if you'd like to share, while I'm playing this? So the Mangog gets +1 attack for each villain in the victory pile of the player on your right. Escape, each player who is not worthy gains a wound. So let's go ahead and count my victory pile villains. So I have none. Just locations and other stuff. So nothing there. He's at 3 attack, which is good. Let me go ahead and get that rare Shang-Chi right now. 1, 2 recruit. 3, 4 recruit for shuffling footwork. And then we're going to have to absorb ambient power. Put a card from the HQ in the bottom of the hero deck. Whatever symbol it had, you get +3 of that. So I'm going to send Mysterious Origin, the only card with a recruit symbol, to the bottom of the hero deck. And I get +3 recruit. I get 7 recruit total. And that is enough to get Muscle Memory, which is exactly what I wanted. Muscle Memory is a 5 attack card with Wall Crawl, which means right now I get to put it on the top of my deck if I want. Anytime you are shuffling your deck with this card in it, you may set this card aside and put it on top of your deck at the end of the shuffle. Absolutely. Wall Crawl is at the top. First of all, I wanted to make a playable version of Fragmented Realities, and you've successfully done that. I have not been threatened by escapes because of the low amount of actual villains that are in it. Very clever. 2 attack doesn't go anywhere, so that's going to be the end of this turn. Wow, I got both rares in hand. Both rares in hand. So let me just do the math here. I got 5, 6, 10, empowered by nothing here. 12 attack. Almost enough to hit the Mastermind, who's going to be 14 with 7 circles. So if I can get 2 more attacks somehow, if only I was empowered. Okay, if I can get 2 ranged and or strength cards in the HQ in the next turn, I can hit the Mastermind. May can draw a card, though, as well, if I play Dum Dum and the 2 soldiers, so maybe that'll work, too. So there's a chance I can hit the Mastermind. I get both villainous weapons, which is going to really reduce his attack. So let's see. Second of all, I wanted to put some flavor in it, including some interesting storylines from the comics. I love how you pitted one hero against one aspect of the setup. And that's how the variety came in. That was really cool. I read that at the beginning of the stream, so thank you for your thought put into the story. That's a big part of this. All right, turn 17. We have Carnival of Wonders, first location. Is it the first Lethal Legion location? I think it is. Whenever you fight a villain here, each other player chooses a bystander from the victory pile to be captured by Carnival of Wonders. Oh, and one more thing, Cerberin, I said, Fragmented Realities allowed me to, for the first time, to properly display locations because I can just put them next to the space. So that really helped me out. Yeah, putting some meaning with each villain group and their Mastermind of their opposing heroes. Yes, definitely feel that. So again, if I want to fight M'Baku, I gotta give this location a bystander from the other side. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna fight him. Let's quick draw. Quick draw. 1 attack and a quick draw. Shield Trooper. Semi-Graze. 2 recruit. Oh, I might get Victoria at hand, so maybe I'll hold off on the Graze for a second. Alright. Do I have an Instinct in my discard pile? I don't. So if I want to draw a card with Adamantium Foot Claws, I would have to recruit Healing Factor Genome for 4, which I can't do because I only have 2 potential recruit. So I'll just draw a card with Hawkeye. We'll play X23 for 2 attack. Other side draws with Hawkeye, though, so either way. I'm at 6 attack now. Each other player draws or discards. Is there anything I don't want in their hand? No, I'm going to have them draw. That's going to help them do what they wanted to do. Right side draws an operative. I needed 1 more attack, not that, but that's going to help a little bit. 6 attack, 7, 8 attack, and 2 recruit. Now I could have fought Power Man, but he's not here. So I can fight M'Baku. There's no cult location, but if I do, each other player chooses a bystander from the victory pile to be captured. Do I have a bystander on the right side? I don't, so I'm safe from that. So let's go ahead and clear both. Actually, the Mangog also gets plus attack for each villain in my right side's victory pile. Right side has Ulik the Troll. So the Mangog on this turn is at 4. Oh, cool. That's so cool that you play-tested it. I'm glad you did that. So I need 9 attack to hit both things, so I can't actually hit both things right now. Thanks to the victory pile villain over there. So question is, do I hit... I think I hit Mangog in the location instead of M'Baku. Although, each player who's not worthy gains a wound. Each player reveals their hand and discards a tech card. This M'Baku's escape effect hurts less. So I'm going to go ahead and fight the Mangog instead for 4. Right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, if I do... Yeah, no matter what I do, I can only hit 1 thing. Or do I hit the location? Nah, I'd rather prevent an escape at the beginning of next turn. So let's go ahead and hit the Mangog anyway for a 4. Yeah, let's get him out of here. Because that villain had both villainous weapons, Cerberin. He got them both. Okay. Mangog is fun. Okay. 2 recruit. Let's get a sidekick. Yeah, Power Man got both of the... Ooh, I got Prodigy. Power Man got both of those weapons at the same time. It goes on the left-hand side. Oh, the Mangog got defeated on the left-hand side. The left-hand side victory pile. All that. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, that is really bad luck. Well, actually, Power Man hung out. He was the only villain here for a while. I had twists, strikes, traps, villainous weapons, so he gathered both of them. And then he escaped. He became an 8 attack villain, I think. No, he was 8, then he was like 11 or something. Oh, he was plus 7. He was 12 attack eventually. So yeah, that was hard. Oh, I didn't put the counter up, by the way. I have an extra non-gray hero KO'd. I missed that one because Cinder escaped as well. So there's 2 villains escaped, but she just escaped after that happened without any villainous weapons of her own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, 6. So I technically had 2 escapes. But I have 4 villains in the escape pile due to the escape effect that put villains in the escape pile. Alright. This could be the turn where I hit the Mastermind. Let's see. Right-hand side's victory pile. Victory pile. Villain deck is Mistlock from Murderworld. The only villain, I think, in this villain group. Ambush. Mistlock captures 2 human shields and reveal the top part of the villain deck. If it's a trap or Master Strike, play it. I don't know where the Master Strikes are distributed, but she's going to get 2 human shields. Don't know what these are either. Top part of the villain deck is a trap. So let me look at it. It's not going to get played yet. So Ambush, play another card from the villain deck, but end turn have no... Again, this is the one where I automatically pass because there are no sewers, but I do have to play an extra card, and that's coming up next, after Mistlock. Alright, let's try to hit the Mastermind. So again, let's play Muscle Memory, fight Muscle Memory. Alright. Oh, you're right. If it's a Trapper Master Strike, thank you. I missed that part. A Trapper Master Strike. So it is played. Let's do that then. That might have a big escape then. I missed that part. All right, we play the Sulfuric Acid Water Slide then and play another card from the villain deck. What's it going to be? Please be a location. It's not. So that is going to give a big bad escape. That's a bad chain. But at least I'm going to pass this at the end of the turn. But Living Laser's coming in, which means Mistlock and both of her human shields escape. Yep. She runs away. She takes away these public speaker and the standard with her. So, 3rd escape right off the bat. That's going to be a couple of things. I have to KO another hero and discard 1 card from each player's hand. Okay. What do I KO? I'm going to KO team player again. And I have to discard a card from each side. I'll discard an operative because I need all the attack I can get this turn. Right-hand side. Left-hand side has to discard something as well. I have no discard pile. If I discard Healing Factor Genome, I will have X-Gene Instinct, and I can KO a card. But if I do that, I won't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. And this also has Wound KO. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to KO the non-gray just so... Oh, actually, no. Do I have 4 Recruit? I have 3 Recruit. Yeah. I'm going to discard that card just to get X-Gene for this card. And KO one of my cards in my hand. Or discard pile. Because I will Berserk. Okay, and now Living Laser comes in. We got 3 non-gray heroes KO'd. He gets +3 when there's a maze in the city. Fight each player reveals a range hero or gains a wound. Escape, same effect. That was uncomfortable. Alright, back to what I was trying to do in the first place. Before I missed the word trap on that card. 5 attack. Anytime you're shuffling your deck with this card in it, you may set this card aside and put it on top of your deck at the end of the shuffle, which will happen at the end of this turn. We've got Dugan, 6 attack, 2 recruit. I was unable to get a card that can empower Wonder Man, so I'm going to rely on this card draw. No range and no strength in the HQ. At least not right now. So I got 2 soldiers, 7, 8. I got Agent May. Alright, 2 recruit. I'm going to draw a card. Hopefully this is good. I draw an operative. Okay, well that's going to give me a 5th recruit. So chances are I'm not going to be able to get to hit the Mastermind this turn, which is unfortunate. But I can recruit and try to get something in the HQ that's going to empower Wonder Man. But I can only take one thing. And that one thing I'm going to take is Acrobatic Kung Fu. Wall crawl, patrol the rooftop. If it's empty, you get +1 attack. Ooh, you know what? This is not a good card. Yeah, so I do have a chance with Wonder Man because I get to move stuff around, but I'm not banking on it. By the way, if I take this first, there's no rooftops to patrol. So that might be the better way to go instead of recruiting something first. If I play this, I can put as many cards in the HQ as I want on the bottom of the deck. The thing is, I really wanted to get all these Foot Claws on the left-hand side. But I might have to give that up just for the chance to hit the Mastermind this turn. I'm gonna give that up. Is there anything I want to recruit first? I don't want this Shang-Chi. All right, I'm gonna fresh shot gamble this. I'm at 12 attack with his base. I officially play Wonder Man. Maybe give up one. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna give everything up. The whole thing. The whole thing's going. I need my best chance to hit the Mastermind this turn to get those villainous weapons away from him. All right, I choose all 5 cards. I put them on the bottom of the hero deck. Let's do a fresh hero deck. We've got, there's a strength, there's a covert, there's an instinct, there's a ranged, and there's a strength and ranged. That is going to do it. I only need 2, but now I have overkill. All right. So I get empowered by strength and ranged. So now I get 13, 14, 15, 16 attack. Nice. I only needed 2, but I was worried I wasn't going to see even 1 ranged or strength. But I did, so let's go ahead and hit. Thanks to the 7th circle, I can get through that. He only costs 14 to hit. Let's hit him. Thank goodness. All right, first tactic. Ultimate Kung Fu Mastery. Each other player reveals a card with a circle of Kung Fu from the victory pile or gains a wound. I'm not playing with his always leads villain group, so that is impossible. So I gain a wound on the left-hand side. Standard wound goes out, and this tactic is defeated. Not only that, but I get the villainous weapons off of him. Now I'm pretty sure, I'll check this, but I'm pretty sure that both villainous weapons go to my discard pile on the right. Yep, I get them both. And cool. I've got 2 attack left. And he's back to 7 attack without the circle. I could hit him again if I got 5 more attack, but I'm not going to. 5 recruit. I can now move on. Things got a lot easier for me. Sweet. What do I want to take? I have some cards I haven't looked at yet. We've got Chosen by Asgard. Once per turn, if you made at least 6 recruits, this turn you get +2 attack. That could happen over here, but I'd rather lean into the Shang-Chi stuff. Also, I could leave the dual class card out here. I could leave all the Lady Thor and just use Wonder Man now. I get empowered by ranged. Or strength ranged, you get +2 attack. That Thor is a 4-cost Throg. She is. She's a 4-cost Throg with is pretty much the same, isn't it? Is it exactly the same? Yeah, here I found a Throg. Once per turn. This is once per turn. This is once this turn. Which means technically you could do this on the other player's turn. Yeah, it's more expensive because you don't lose it. But otherwise, it looks like it's identical. Avengers, strength, everything else. Funny. Oh, they just went in and they got KO'd. Yeah, that's pretty good luck. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Ionic Energy instead of shuffling Footwork. Even though this works well with the rare, I'll take it. And that's my turn. So Shang-Chi is going to my discard pile. I'm about to shuffle it up. Anytime I'm shuffling my deck with this card, I can put it aside and put it on top. So I will do that. I'll set it aside right now. I play my only card from my deck. I shuffle everything else. At the end of the shuffle, I put Muscle Memory on top. So now I draw my other 5 cards. Muscle Memory is right there. 3, 4, 5, 6. My discard pile's empty. Ooh, next turn I got 5, 10, 11 attack. And I get through the circle. Sweet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left-hand side is full. And we got the Laser Maze. All right, so the lowest attack location gets KO'd. So the Carnival gets KO'd. And the Laser Maze takes its place, which is not great because the Living Laser is out here. Whenever you fight a villain here, each other player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Now, I have a question about Laser. Chat, answer me on this. Living Laser gets +3 attack while there's a maze location in the city. This says the normal city does not exist. Instead, each player has a different dimension in front of them with 1 city space. Are there 2 cities or 1? And if there's 2 cities... Wango, thank you for repeating me. In the city for the resub. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. How do we interpret this? Does Living Laser get the plus attack when the laser maze is in the other city? Other dimension with 1 city space. If I had to answer quickly, I would say that I think, yes, he still gets the attack, but thematically it would be fun if the answer was no. What do you think? Does Living Laser get the attack from the location over here or not? If he does, he's up to 9 attack. There are 2 separate cities. Yeah, if I read this carefully... well, the city implies 1 city. He's in a city. But then, when you see a card that says the city, it implies any city, I think. So it's going to be based on interpretation. We'll see what you guys say. So we got 2 for no, 1 for yes. I'm also leaning towards no for how it should work. We'll worry about that when I have enough attack to even get to hit him for 6. We'll start with Bioengineered Assassin. We're going to go ahead and Berserk, Berserk, Berserk. I say that, but I only have 1 Berserk. I just like saying it 3 times. Berserk. I Berserk away. An Adamantium Foot Claws. So that gives me 2 attack for that. I don't have an Instinct, so I do have an Instinct because I discarded it. I have the Instinct X23. And I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I will KO the wound from my discard pile. Beautiful. She was very useful this turn. I've got 6 attack. And then 3 recruit. Okay, so now it does matter. So Living Laser. So my thing is, yeah, he can locate it, but he's not in his home dimension, so he doesn't get the buff from the location. You know, he's not in the laser maze; it's somewhere else. He can go there, but he has got to go to the maze to get the buff. So for that reason, I think I'm going to lean towards he has the 6 attack and not the +3, since it's not in his own city. So I'll go with them with a couple of what you guys said. But if I do fight him, each player reveals a range hero or gains a wound. So do I even want to fight him at all? Left-hand side does not have a range hero. Right-hand side also does not have a range hero. So I might not want to fight him anyway. Escape Steam effect, which I might suffer. But if I fight M'Baku, each player reveals a hand and discards a tech. Am I safe from that? Yeah, I'm totally safe from that. No techs anywhere. Although if I fight him while the laser maze is here, each other player reveals a range hero or gains a wound. So at least only one side gets a wound if I fight M'Baku. M'Baku is in the maze. I'm using this as the location because it's easier to see. I'll have to do this if I fight M'Baku. I can't hit the location. I'll give a wound to the right-hand side. Or I hit Living Laser and just ignore that location, hope it gets KO'd, and then just eat the wounds right now. I think I'm going to eat the wounds with fighting Living Laser, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Fighting Living Laser for 6. Each side's going to get a wound. We're just going to deal with that. Alright, Grievous on the right, Standard on the left. X23 can KO that wound soon, too. So, he's gone. Left-hand side. Cool. 3 recruit. I don't want Shang-Chi over here, and I don't want another officer, so a sidekick it is. It is Layla Miller. She can investigate. I hit the Mastermind once. Now, what I didn't do this properly. I should have put the counter back on Zheng Zhu. He had 14 attack. That's why I didn't hit him. I didn't have the circle. So I have to leave that on there until I get the rare in my hand. Left side doesn't have a single rare. I might have to rely on the right-hand side to do that. Like in this turn. Right-hand side has got an empty dimension and a Master Strike. Oh, no. Actually, no, I'm safe on the right-hand side. Here we go. Each player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more, or they discard down to 3. Safe over here. Left-hand side is not safe. So, am I going to use Prodigy this turn? I could discard my 2 agents, and I'll discard Prodigy. That way I get 5 attack, and I can hit M'Baku. I'll use Prodigy later. And he's on at 14 attack this turn. Let's go ahead and play what I've got. Muscle Memory, we know what it does. Only after the shuffle. My discard pile is no longer empty, unfortunately, because I have that wound. I got a wound. So now my discard pile's not empty. So I patrol it, and I only get 3 more attack. Still going to be enough to hit him once. I would have had 11 otherwise. I still wouldn't have hit him twice, but still sad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to go ahead and hit him for 7. Ignoring all this. Second tactic. Emperor's Justice. Fight each other player, reveals a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound. And I'm pretty sure, especially after that nerf, yeah, got nothing. So, another wound for the left-hand side. It is a Blinding Flash. That's the one where I can just have each player discard a card and I KO this wound. Yeah, I keep forgetting. The rares, I always miss the class. But I don't really want to shuffle the wound into my deck, if you know what I mean. And I don't need the extra 2 attack, really. So I'm not going to do that. So I'll play this after and not shuffle the wound in. Even though I could have done that before. 2 more recruit. Yeah, shuffling the wound in probably wouldn't be a great idea, even though it would give me +2 attack. I'd only have 4 then. 4 recruit. Do I take a Chosen by Asgard, or do I take a Shuffling Footwork? I need as much attack as I can get right now. I'm not reliably getting this much recruit every turn, so this probably is not going to work for me. Better for Wonder Man's rare when it pops up to leave it in the HQ. So do I take another Shuffling Footwork to maybe make that empowerment a little better? You may shuffle your discard pile into your deck. I mean, every time I do this and Shang-Chi's rare goes in there, he goes to the top. I'll take 1 more. This may be a silly decision, but I still have some time in the game to recruit stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take Shuffling Footwork. Hawkeye. Okay. Am I going to do a shuffle? I don't know. Yeah, I went with Footwork. Yeah, no shuffle. So no Shang-Chi on the top yet. Later, I got one of those villainous weapons, which will help me. Villainous weapons, by the way, cannot make you worthy. 5 attack. Escape? No, we got another trap. So, we play the trap. Murderous Pinball Machine. By end of turn, pay any amount of recruit, which is 0 for this turn. Then you must reveal the top card of the villain deck, the hero deck. If you paid enough recruit that hero. I will fail this, or suffer KO that hero. Play 2 extra cards in the villain deck next turn. 2 extra. That is awful. Especially if I draw some, well, you'll see. Scheme Twist. There are only 4. I have 2 left in this side. The other 2 are on the other side. Yeah, this is rough. Rough time for this to happen. We'll revisit. Okay. We've got 5 attack. At the very least, I can fight this over here. Again, I'm going to have to reveal a range on the other side, which I can do. So I will safely fight M'Baku. Each player reveals behind and discards a tech card. No tech cards here. This one's not in my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and take out M'Baku for 5. No cult location, so he's gone on the left-hand side. And then the Laser Maze effect activates. Whenever you fight a villain here, each other player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. I reveal Ionic Energy, so I'm safe from that effect. Now, that's all I can do. So that is the end of my left-hand turn. I draw my new hand, and then the pinball machine activates. Yeah, the timing is really bad today. Now, I do have a question, and I'm pretty sure I have the answer correct, but I'll just run this by you. Murderous Pinball Machine. It says, oh, I gotta do this, actually. So I'll reveal the top card of the... I pay no recruit at the end of my turn before I do this, actually. I reveal Lady Thor, which I would have had to pay 3, but I KO the hero because I failed, which is going to actually increase the non-great heroes KO'd to 4. Play 2 extra cards in the villain deck next turn. By next turn, that means the next turn. So right hand's turn coming up next, that's where I got to play 2 extra cards in the villain deck. It doesn't say your next turn, so it's going to be the immediate turn that's coming up right now. I KO the pinball machine. 2 extra cards. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to play at least 3 cards in the villain deck. Let's see how this goes. So I'm going to start with the first one. First one is a trap, which I start, I suppose. By end of turn, have at least 4 different costs of heroes. I already passed that. No, I don't. I have 3 costs, 4, 6, and 3. Or a big nerf. 2 extra cards happen now. It is Laufey, the father of Loki, who is going to ambush, capture the casket of Eternal Winters from any villain, Mastermind, player's control, or discard pile. I think that's one of the villainous weapons that I rescued, but it's still in my deck, so he doesn't get anything. He's at 6 attack. The second card from the villain deck is a Hydra base. All right, no escape, and we do have this to worry about. Can I get 4 different costs? So can I get this to be a little different? Let's find out. All right. Let's play what I've got. I first play Yarnbjorn, the first acts of Thor. I read this. I read the God of Thunder comics. That was fun to read and see this. Becomes a thrown artifact. When you throw this, you get +3 attack. So out on the field is an artifact. I've got 4, 5 attack. I wish I could get empowered with Ionic Energy, but I'm going to have to play Agent May to see if I get a shot. Hydra Operative, 1 recruit. Agent May, 2 more recruit, and I draw whatever this is. Any wall crawls I can do? No. I draw. Yes! Oh, the best card I could have drawn right there. Thank goodness. All right. I play 8th Wonder of the World. It's not going to activate Ionic Energy, but it will get empowered on its own. 4 more attack. I'm at 9. No, I plan on throwing it. I just wanted to add it up. I'll take it away if I'm not going to use it. So I'm in the planning phase right now. So I can tuck some stuff. I can tuck these 2 and try to get green even more empowered. Is left-hand side going to recruit anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I reveal? I revealed the top card of my deck. I would have thrown this to the bottom. It wouldn't have affected the top at all. I have no more knowledge of what the top deck of the deck was going to be. I knew I drew a card, but throwing this was not going to affect the top card of the deck anyway. It didn't change anything. So I got no extra knowledge that I would have. So that's how I'm playing it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and continue to put these 2. I'll tuck these 2. I'm going to try to get as much empowerment as I can. Here we go. Ionic Energy. 1-hit wonder. I did it. I am fully empowered by the city. I've got, and I have a double class here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more attack. I'm at 15 attack. And then I've got Ionic Energy, which I'll play at 17 total attack. I won't tuck any cards. I don't get empowered from this one. Okay. So if I chose to have not thrown the weapon, I'd be at 14 attack, which is enough to hit him twice. So what I do want to do is not throw this yet at all, just in case Zheng Zhu does something crazy. So I'm at 14 attack. I'm probably going to throw this at the end. Let's just go ahead and hit him for 7, thanks to my rare that I've got. Tactic. Imperial Edict. Fight, choose any number of heroes from the HQ. Put them on the bottom of the hero deck in random order. I choose 0 heroes from the HQ. I want Wonder Man to keep working. 0's a number. Yeah, cool. And I hit him again for another 7. 2 tactics in a row. All right. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about the trap. Thank you. Do I tuck anything for that? What happens if I fail the trap? Each player reveals their hand, discards each card with the same cost of the cards. Oh, if I don't care about failing the trap, I don't have to remove anything. After you draw a new hand, each player reveals their hand and discards each card with the same cost as cards in the HQ. I got 2, 4, 6. You know what? I'm fine with letting the trap go. I'm going to let the trap go off. Or if I do tuck 1, that is just 1. For a chance at it. It's just 1. Okay. All right. I'll use that last Master Strike effect to, where is it? Where'd it go? I'll use this effect to just tuck 1 for the chat. Oh, thank you, MVL. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought about that. So even for Wonderman, it gets empowered by 2 colors. Is that specific? It says empowered by ranged and strength. So that would only give me 1 attack for Heir to the Hammer. That's fine. Then I would have had to throw Yarnbjorn to hit him a second time, which I still could do, because I'd be short 1 attack. Very interesting. Seems counterintuitive, but I'm gonna go with that. So let's back up just a tad. We knew what this tactic was gonna be. It was his last one, so I didn't spoil anything there. So I'm gonna back up. I hit him for the first one. I got the first tactic. I had 7 attack. Actually, if I didn't get empowered, I would have 6 attack. Then I would have hit him. I would have needed 3 more attack to hit him for the second time. So I would need to throw Yarnbjorn to the bottom for 3 more attack. So I'd be at 9. Then I could hit him for 7. I'd be down to 2. And then... no, this was the first... I'm sorry, this is the first hit. This is the first hit. So the first hit... I'm backing way up. First hit, I reveal Imperial Edict. The second hit is the last tactic. I would do this all before the first hit. Okay, I'm going to tuck One Hit Wonder for that first tactic just to see if I get a different cost. Actually, no. I have to tuck a 4 cost, not a 2. Hold on. Almost did that wrong. Let's tuck Chosen by Asgard. And see if I get another cost. I don't, so I would fail it anyway. It actually calls it... That's pretty interesting. Thank you for that. I would have not guessed that would be right. So again, okay. In order, I got 13, 16 total attack. Hit the Mastermind. Went down to 9 attack. I did the effect. I tucked 1. I got a 4 cost. And now I hit him for a second time from 9 down to 2. And I reveal the final tactic. Alright, we did this in order, correct. Okay, Humble the Pretenders. Each other player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards a card that costs less than 7. Left-hand side reveals no Marvel Knights, so I discard a card that costs less than 7 in the form of a shield agent. It is. That rule must be put in there because that would overpower things. You know what's interesting? You know, Marcus, that's so interesting that this happened and that you brought that up, because we've been speculating about the Black Panther expansion, and I actually brought this up in the Discord. I'm like, what if instead of having higher attack villains, you have villains that are... You have dual class heroes and villains that get empowered by dual class. But now that you said that, that won't work at all. So that's probably not what's happening in Black Panther. So we have 2 keywords that we thought were going to be in there based on their stream. Empowered and Outwit. Now that you bring this up, I think it might actually be Outwit if Empowered doesn't play nice with dual classes. That's very interesting. Okay, good to know. That changes the complete speculation of that whole thing. Okay, where was I? 3 recruit. I'm going to fail this trap. I cannot get any more recruit to get one of these 4 costs out here. Hydra base is at 4. There's a villain there. Can't fight anything. Can't recruit anything here except for One Hit Wonder. Now, if I fail the guillotine, each player reveals their hand and discards each card with the same cost as cards in the HQ. Left-hand side's got a couple of 3 costs. Shuri and Outwit. Yeah. They did a stream where they said every keyword shown in this game today has a chance of being... one of these keywords is going to be in the Black Panther expansion, and the 2 we thought were most likely were Empowered and Outwit. But now I think it's Outwit, thanks to this recent development. I'm not going to take anything because if a 3 cost comes up, I want to be sad. So I will just do nothing except for get a sidekick. Maybe side's changing and we're all wrong. I got Red Wing, by the way. And I will end my turn Guillotine Roller Coaster after you draw your new hand at the end of this turn, which I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each player reveals their hand, discards each card with the same cost discards in the HQ. Now, villainous weapons have no cost, so this is not a cost. But I do have to, and yeah, so the only 4 I have a 4 Casket of Ancient Winters, which does not get discarded, has no cost. I have 3, 4, 6. Or 2, 4, 6. I don't have any 2s, 4s, or 6s, so this side is safe. And this side is also safe. So this trap whiffs. Alright. That was a lot. That was a lot. Moving over. I have a full discard pile on the right. On the left is what I got. Left-hand deck. Master Strike. I'm in trouble. Neither side has a 7-cost card. Each player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more with a discard down to 3 cards. It's going to happen again. I cannot do Victoria Hand's effect now unless I draw with Hawkeye. But, is there anything I want to recruit here? Not really, so let's get rid of all the recruit cards. Oh, down to 3, so I can keep Victoria Hand. I get rid of my agents. Right-hand side. I'll keep the weapons. Get rid of the grays. And if I take ambient power, no, I have no. I could tuck Lady Thor. If I'm worthy, I want to be worthy for the casket, so I'm going to keep Wonder Man. Okay, but he's almost gone. I just need 7 attack to take him out. We'll see how soon I can do that. Actually, you know what? I can win this game instead. I'm going to back up. I can win this game if I take Wonder Man, the first axe of Thor, Yarnbjorn, and if I take Dugan, because that's the 7th attack I need. So instead of Yarnbjorn, I'm going to take Dugan, because this will give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope. Other way around. I want to discard the casket. 5, 6, 7. Yep. This will be my winning. Oh, no. I won't have circle, so that won't work anyway. Never mind. I need circle to get through. Almost. So I'm going to put this back. Left-hand side, I'm going to recruit. Hold on. Yes, that was a Master Strike. End of that. 2 recruit. 1 attack. Oh, you know what? I'll wait to Victoria Hand. We'll see if I get a draw chain. 1 attack. Draw a card first. It is not going to be a chain. So I play 2 recruit, 1 more attack, 1 more recruit. So 2 attack, 3 recruits, all I got. Nothing I can fight. Nothing I want to take here. So another sidekick for me. And we'll move on. Just a matter of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got Prodigy. Prodigy's on the wrong side. Okay. Right-hand side's villain deck. Will Lafay escape? He gets a bystander. Okay. He's mad that I took his casket. Right here. Alright. Let's play Yarnbjorn as an artifact. I can throw it to get +3 attack. Let's play the casket, which, villainous weapon. Once per turn, if you're worthy, get +2 recruit. And I'm worthy this turn, so I could get +2 recruit. No reason not to do it. I get 2 recruit. And now what I want to do with this. Do I tuck a hero? If I tuck Shang-Chi here, there's no rooftops, I'll get 3 attack. I can get a total of 6, and I can hit Lafay. And I have no cards in my deck, so if I throw it, it's coming right back. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and tuck Shang-Chi. Has an attack symbol, so I get +3 attack. And I will throw Yarnbjorn for 3 more attack to the only card in my deck. And let's go ahead and hit Lafay. Yeah, no fight effect. So he is out of here. And I get a bystander. Thank you. And a sidekick instead of one-hit wonder. Lockjaw. Let's go. And I draw Yarnbjorn again. And I'm also going to go ahead and find the rare Shang-Chi, Muscle Memory. That goes on top of my deck. After I reshuffle. So that's 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double rare. All right. Game's ending on this next turn on the right. So we'll see. Yeah, pretty much over. I can't end it on this turn, though. I need 14 attack. So there's going to be one more villain deck pull. All right. Cinder shows up. How much attack can I get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Berserk. Do I have a instinct on my discard pile? I do have Hawkeye. So let's play Bioengineered Assassin. 2 attack. Let's see how much more VP I can get before this is ending. Berserk. I Berserk away a wound. X-Gene, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I'll KO that wound. Thanks to the Hawkeye I've got in my discard pile. I've got Healing Factor, Genome. Oh, I guess you know what? I wanted to KO something else. It doesn't matter for the end of this game, so I'll KO the Shield Agent because Healing Factor Genome will KO that wound that I just KO'd instead. Unless, did I just reveal that first? No, yeah, I berserked the wound, so hold on. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Do I have another wound, though? I think I have another wound. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to KO... actually, yeah, the wound was berserk, so this goes back to my discard pile. I will play this for 2. I'll berserk. It is going to be Layla Miller. But it's berserked for 1 attack, so I don't KO a wound because I don't have any more. Yeah. All right. 6, 7... And I could play a copy of somebody. Just for fun, let's play Prodigy as a copy of Bioengineered Assassin. So let's go ahead and 2 more attack. 9, we'll Berserk again. We Berserk a Shield Officer, and I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Now I will KO the Shield Agent from my discard pile. And Prodigy goes away. And I have 1 recruit. Alright, can't hit the Mastermind. He's at 14 right now. But what can I clear for VP? What'll get me the most VP? This is worth 5 VP. Wow, I didn't realize that was worth so much VP. I guess it's, this is only 2 attack. Let's hit both locations. We're going to hit the Laser Maze for 7. We're going to hit the Hydra Base for 2. And we KO another hero after that. All right, we've got all the locations out of there. Let's go ahead and end this game, shall we? Here we go. Hydra Base. What an anticlimactic way to end this thing. So he's automatically at 7 attack. Let's see how much attack I can get. I've got 5. Can I clear the city? I'm pretty sure I can. I'll throw Yarnbjorn right away for 3 more attack. I'm up to 8 attack right there. We're going to go ahead and play Wonder Man. 4 more attack up to 12. I will tuck Quick Draw and reveal... All right, fully empowered. I'm at 17 attack. Overkill much. Dum Dum gives me an 18th attack and 2 recruit. And the operatives give me 2 more recruit. And the casket, when I activate it, gives me 2 more. All right, let's hit everything. Let's hit Cinder the Fire Giant Queen for 5. I am worthy, so I get +2 recruit. I'm at 8. Let's go ahead and hit the Hydra Base for 2. Yep, so let me just double check that. That was 7. Right? 5, 9, 14, 15, 18. So I went down, yeah, that cost me 5. 13, 11 attack is what's left. After I got everything. And, cool. Everything is clear. I've cleared all fragmented realities. And just for fun, let's go ahead and recruit Heir to the Hammer for 6. And... get a sidekick for 2. Let's use everything up. Except for all my attack. I'll hit him force the last 7. And that'll do it. We have defeated the Immortal Emperor. This ragtag group of heroes have put the reality back together, and that is a win for everybody. That is the most fun I've ever had with Fragmented Reality. So thank you, Cerberin, for that. There is something I need to read for the good wins condition here. Let's go ahead and read that, and we'll go over the points. We have another game to play. So, Zheng Zhu loses. Here we go. Every one of our heroes have found their shards and barely made it in time to combine their efforts and restore the Cosmic Cube. While the reality started shifting apart, everyone used their wish using the Cosmic Cube to create a pocket dimension where they could teleport their enemies with no exit and they will be trapped there forever. That's kind of dark. The heroes have said their goodbyes and everyone went back to their originating universes, learning that they don't need to fight their battles alone. But not one of them has wondered how Shang-Chi originally stumbled upon the Cosmic Cube. Well, they didn't have a clue that this was just only a fun little game organized by the Beyonder, and even more dangers await the multiverse. Stay tuned for the next part of the story. Cerberin getting in on the continuation setup, so there might be another one coming in the future. Again, thank you so much for that. Congrats on winning the tournament. If you win the tournament, you get to submit a setup. I will play on the immediate next viewer challenge. I have one more challenge to play, but let's go ahead and count up my VP for this. Let's see how I did VP-wise. Left-hand side. Here we go. 1, 7, 6, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points on the left. I think the right got more or less. I think more. I didn't see that many tactics over here. Here we go. 5, 6, 9, 10, 14, 19, 24, 26, 31, 36, 38, 39, 41, 42 on the right. And there we go. That was it. By the way, if I was counting escapes, here's my escape pile. I mashed all the Master Strikes and Twists there too. They should be in the KO pile. But I had 1 villain, 2 villains, 3 villains, 4 villains, 5, because those 2 got put in there. So I would have had 5 escapes if that was the case. All right. If you just came by to watch this one, thank you so much. I'll be doing another one very, very shortly. And for everybody watching after the fact, I will see you for the next one, and you all take care.